Many of you guys run your N8N automation on your local machine, but what happens when your PC goes off? That means your automation won't be running. And that is why you need to switch or move to a VPS. A VPS is also known as a virtual private server. And that's long word, virtual private server, simply means an online computer that would always be available for you 24/7. Meaning when you deploy any automation on that server, that automation would continuously run 24/7 without anything stopping it unless you personally stop it. And for those of you that don't know what N8N is for, N8N is an AI agent workflow. You can see and control it anyhow you want, and basically you can use it to build virtual, go deep with coding and all of those stuff. You can even assign agents to it so that it can reason. It's also traceable on a canvas, and you can deploy it on your own infrastructure. Running it locally would just keep stopping your automation. And yeah, this is the website right here. If you are new to it, this is how the automation system looks like, and so on. I won't also be stopping in the installation of anything. I would also be linking it up with OmniRoute. Now, what is OmniRoute? OmniRoute is a 339 provider open endpoint. Then it would automatically give you a full fallback, meaning if you are using a particular LLM and your credit, that's your token, finish, it will just move straight to either a free LLM or another LLM provider that you have linked with OmniRoute, giving you an easy switch between one LLM to another LLM. And that is the most interesting part of it. I would be going deeper into explaining how you can use this and how you can utilize it for your anything workflow, and also show you where you can get that VPS provider at cheapest rates. Another thing you need to know about OmniRoute is the fact that there are other free LLMs or AI APIs that you can link with OmniRoute, meaning you are not just going to be using the LLMs that you pay for. You would also have access to free LLMs, and everything would be displayed and shown to you right here. I will also be showing you how to get a free $175 worth of Cloud Code access and GPT 5.6 sold. Okay, so now that you know what OmniRoute is for, and you are also aware of what you can do with anything, now let me show you where to get one of the cheapest VPS server. I'll be making use of Contabo in this particular video. If you want to choose a US VPS, they would be routing it to a US DNS server. Now, let me show you how to get this done and how to install anything on your server. Right now, you can see there is a one-click button for you to actually install N8N on that VPS, and you can just get it for as low as $5.28. Now just click on get started right here. Now the link to this particular platform would be in the description of this video, and yes, if you click on that link, you are actually supporting me and you are supporting my hustle. Select which route you want. Are you going with the European Union, or you're going with the US? If you want it to be in the US, like the DNS to be in the US, then you can go for this. And if you want it to be Europe, you can go for this. Actually, they recommend this for best for your N8N and OmniRouter, both on the same server. This is the best VPS I would advise you go for. That is the Cloud VPS 6, or you can go for the Cloud VPS 12. Those are the two best. It's not as if Cloud VPS 4 won't be able to handle it, but as time goes on, as you deploy more automation, then it becomes like a load or overload for that particular server. It's a little bit more technical when you want to upgrade to a higher VPS. Maybe later in future, I would be showing you a video of how to upgrade from a lower VPS to a bigger VPS. But for now, for the purpose of this video, I'll be going for Cloud VPS 4. But if you want to get it, make use of either Cloud VPS 6 or Cloud VPS 12. Now, once you click on get started, you can select or go for either European Union or you can go for United Kingdom. But actually, they are recommending that you go for United Kingdom. But I would be going for this United Union because it's actually free. Just keep going. Now let me just, you can just generate a password right here. So I've copied my password. Then you can click on next, and right here it will ask for your details. Now all you just need to do is to input your own details. If you have a business or if it's an individual, then you can input your individual details. So just give me a few seconds or a few minutes, then I would fill in my details and move to the next. Okay, so I have filled in my details right now. All you just need to do is to click on next. And once that is done, you would have two options. It's either you have to pay with PayPal or you have to use your credit card. So just give me a few minutes. Let me input my details and make payments. This is immediately going to help you install anything on your server. So right now, I'll just select the 1 month package, and the 1 month package is just going to cost me about $6.6. So let me just click on order. Right now, all you just need to do is to wait for an email from them. Right here is my email, and as you can see, this is Contabo, your login data, and also Contabo, your order has been completed. And yeah, let's just go to where the order has been completed. And right here, you would see your IP address, the application that was installed, the email, that's the username that you use to log in the N8N server, and also the password that we copied the first time. I hope you remember that password, and you would get the address link to your N8N. So once I click on this, and let's now input the password right here, then let's sign. So just fill in all the details and get started. Then send me a free license key. Put a particular email, because if you use the default email, you might not get it. So use your own email. Then click on send me a free license. Now that is that about installing N8N. And as you can see right here, we fully installed N8N in our, so you can start building workflow. Just click on that. And yeah, you can add nodes and all of those stuff. Just like you can just save that, and yeah, we have our old data boy. And once you receive the API code, just go to this pack is personal. You can change the email if you don't want to keep using this email that was generated for you. Okay, so once you get the email, just come here to usage and plan, then click on enter activation key. This is it right here. This is my activation key. Just copy it, then go back here and paste it in and activate. So now you are now activated, and you can start building whatever or setting up any automation that you want to. Now that we are done installing this, the next thing is to set up our OmniRouter. Now, to install OmniRouter, you have to log into that server. Now, to log into the server, you would see there's a message from Contabo team right here. Just click on it, and right here you would see your login details. So just all you just need to do is to copy the password to your login page, and you can see the login page right here. So just click on that to take it to this particular page, then input your email and the password that was created for you automatically. Now, once you do that, the page would definitely load up, and I'll show you what next to do. So it's asked me to set up my two-factor verification, and it's not necessary for me to do that right now. I'll do that later. So now another thing I want to tell you is that you don't need to make use of this particular display. This display is actually the old one. I would put the link to the new one, to the new login, their login design. So I prefer the new one to the old one. So I would add the link to this video description. Now let's go to that new one right here. Okay, to access the new one, you need to first set a password. So I've seen a forgotten password email right here. Or you can reset your Contabo password to anything you probably want it to be reset to. So now I've reset my password. You can just click on go back to application. Now it will take you to the new design. And on this new design, all you just need to do is to log in with that new password right now. And you can make use of Remember Me. On that dashboard, you would see something exactly like this. Now, let's open Terminal. Now, once Terminal is opened, don't worry, it is not that complicated. I would input every step on my website and in the description of this video as well. So all you just need to do is to type SSH, then the IP address. You can see the IP address is the same thing as what is here. And just enter and input your password. And you can see right here it's saying I should change my N8N password. So we'll do that later, but just let's move forward with this. So after installing Docker, all you just need to do right now is to go to OmniRoute, click on Documents, and once it loads up, my best advice is to make use of Docker Guide. That is the best way to go about it. Always make sure anything you are installing, you are making use of Docker. Now, so the one I'll be making use of right here is the quick run. Now, the quick run is going to help you set the credentials to default. So let's copy that and let's bring up our terminal again, paste it, and let's just run it. Wait for it to set up. It's pulling up all the information it needs, downloading it, and doing all the necessary things that it needs to be done. And once that is done, OmniRoute would also be installed in the server. So with this step right now, you would see that with one click from Contabo, we were able to install N8N. And with just few copy and paste, about 3 or 4 copy and pastes for OmniRoute, we are able to install OmniRoute. So I'm just waiting for it right now to be fully completed. And yeah, let's just give it some minutes. So now that is done, and as you can see right here, it is done. The whole information is out there and it's done. So from the information right here, you would be able to access it through this particular IP. So what you just need to do is to go to your browser right now. I'll come back to your browser right here, paste it at the beginning, then add this. So then just click on enter and wait for it to load up the login page. And as you can see right here, it's starting on board. So let's start that. And right here, it's starting my onboarding process. I think it's because of network, that is why it's showing like this, or probably because I'm using a small server. Either way. So right now, you can see, just click on get started, scroll down, click on continue. Now, a password, just set in your preferred password. Once you set your preferred password, now just choose a provider. Basically, you can skip this particular step right now. You don't need to choose any provider right now. Just skip that step. Run connection tests. Skip this as well. And right here, this is your endpoint. Just click on. You can copy it because we'll be needing it for anything credentials. Now go to dashboard. On our dashboard, just ignore all this unless you actually know what you're doing and you want to make some changes. Now, I promised you guys that you would also be getting a $175 worth of Anthropic Claude API call. Now, to get that, I would include the link in the description as well. Just visit this particular link. You would see it in the description. Once you visit that particular link, you should land on this particular page. Now, once you land on this particular page, you don't want to sign up with your email and password. Trust me, don't. Now, just click on continue with GitHub. Now, continue with GitHub is going to take you to the GitHub login directory if you are not already logged in into your GitHub account. And mind you, your GitHub needs to be at least 3 months old. Now, once you click on that, you would log in if you are not already logged in. Then you would authorize GitHub to be able to log into AgentRouter. Now, everybody knows that this is actually the best way to make login easier. But they also need that account to be at least 3 months old for you to get better benefits. Now, just as for me, I've already claimed my own verification, so I've already claimed my own credit. So this is me logging into my account right now, and you can see my dashboard right here that I have spent this also amount of money, which is $34.51, and I still have $153 left. So right now, what you can do to benefit or to use this is to now go to API. Then you can create an API right now. Just name it anything. You can just name it free. Then leave every other thing as it is. Then just toggle this on to unlimited. Then submit. Now, once you submit, copy that API key. Now go to OmniRoute, and right here you can just go to providers, and from providers click on search for AgentRouter. Once you just type in agent, you can scroll down, you can see it's right here. So once you click on it, then click on add connections, paste your API key, click on check, and once that is done, you can see it's valid and you can now save. Then it would import available models that you can make use of. Now, once you scroll down here, for us to test it and make sure that it is actually working, you might need to reload that particular page to be able to see those models in the test version part. You can see. So you can choose Claude Opus 5, and I can just type in I right here, and you would see it respond to me. You can see how can I help you today? And that is that. Right now, that is how you can get the $175 worth of credit. And once you've gotten that, you can also add a lot more providers. Now you can add so many more providers. Now let me show you. If you click on free tier right here, you can see platforms that would allow you use their API for free. So you can make use of, you can connect any platform right here. A lot of platforms are here. You can connect the whole lot, and there are about 26 free platforms that you can link up right here. Now to connect it with N8N, you need to come to API keys, then create an API key. You can just name it N8N, then click on create API key. Now you can copy that API key. Okay, so it's copied right now. And now go back to N8N. Now we can create credentials. And right here, we can choose OpenAI. Yes, just choose OpenAI, click on continue. And right here, paste in your API key. Now, once you've pasted in your API key, you need to change this base URL to OmniRoute base URL. So just click on OK right here, come to endpoint, copy your endpoint. You can also click on this. Now go back to N8N, then paste this, and right here, let's just click on save, and you should be able to see it activate right now. So you can see now we can just name it for context sake. Route, and yeah, we can save again. Then let's close this, then cancel. Now let's go back to our workflows to test if we can actually make use of it in a workflow. So this is a workflow right here, and let me change this trigger node. Now the trigger node right here that I will make use of, let me adjust this, is on charts. That's the trigger node I'll make use of. Now let's cancel this. Okay, so this is it right here. Now let's pull in an agent. Now we can pull in an AI agent right here. So depending on how you want to make use of your AI agents, now let's just use open open AI charts. That's the best one to make use of. And you can see right here, OmniRoute account is being added. And right here, you can select the Cloud Opus 5. And now you can just test it out. Let's open charts and say I think I'm supposed to off something, but let's give it a shot right now. Okay, so it's responded and you can see it is working fine. And presently we are making use of OmniRoute. So this is my own personal setup. You can see right here that I have logged into so many accounts. Let me show you right now. You can see anti-gravity is, I have 6 accounts connected anti-gravity, and you can connect a whole lot more. Now let me show you something, an amazing stuff about OmniRoute. Now, you to set this up right now in N8N, you have to always switch between those AI models. Now, what you can do right here is, let's go back. You have to basically manually switch between those AI models from this AI model to another AI model to another one. And that's can be stressful, and at the same time it could be breaking your automation. What if you're not around? So that is why this particular section is one of the best section that you should make use of, which is this combo. Now what you can do with combo is to let multiple LLMs, just the same way, instead of you manually selecting it from here, you can select those multiple LLMs right from here. Okay, so once you click on create, you can just input a name. Now let's input something like free, then scroll down and click on next. So right here at the top right here, you would see is to take you to steps. Just select models, and once you click on that select model, you can select the AgentRouter model, and then go to this particular. You can import these, you can add this, meaning it can now make use of the Opus 5, and also you can also select DeepSeek and also add it as well, meaning it can be switching between these two models. And if probably you've added many more models or platforms, I mean the providers, you can just select any of those providers from this group. And once you select any of those providers, they can input or import their own model. And right now we've created like a default model for all the models that we want. You just click on next, just ignore this part, just click on next, create combo. And right now the combo has been created, which is what is here right now. That is it down there. So you can also decide to test it. Let me move this up here. So you can also decide to test it. So once you just click on that, it would test it for you automatically. And you can see right here, combo ready to validate. Now, if you go back to N8N and you click on this and it loads it all up, you can now set for free. And you can see right here, we now have it right there. So this free right now, let's ask it, what model are you? What model are you now? Okay, so let's just wait for it to actually propagate. You can see it's telling me that it's making use of Claude Sonnet 4.5. Now, I already added Claude Sonnet 4.5 and Claude Opus 4. Claude Opus 5, Claude Opus 4.6, and so on. So you can now select and just make use of any of those models that you want to make use of. And that is that about that. You can definitely create as many automations as you want. And also, don't forget all the informations you need, commands that are inputs while we are basically walking through this video is in the description or on my website. I hope you find this very educative and interesting, also to better get the marks of your VPS server and be able to as well make use of OmniRouter. Since we're at the end of the video, kindly smash that like button, subscribe to this channel for content like this. Thank you for watching, and like I said, see you when I see you in my next video.